All right. So before we actually start up this looking actually coming into this next matchup between PCS versus Awesome Explosion. We're gonna actually pause it right quick. Oh, not gonna pause it. It's fine. 9 minutes in. Awesome Explosion Loli is just now starting. It's gonna be very, very well for PCS, and I'm hoping they can put up a good fight. Maybe win the $300. I think that is the key. They're up for this challenge, and they're gonna bring it in to this matchup. We're gonna look at where we at. Nix, you here with me?
Yes, I'm actually in the game currently. I've been watching a bit. So let me know when you're in the match.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm good.
Okay, so far we've had some really good plays by both sides. Kempsgate has been ganking bottom a lot with Swain, their bottom lane champion. But unfortunately, Brown Bruiser is just scaling out of control. Loli Brigade getting caught out there on Taric. Painkiller using a lot of his stealth to scout ahead. Unfortunately, getting caught a lot there. Learning from Competarius how to go 0 and 50 on that Evelynn there. Panzers as well getting caught there. The Cataclysm plus the slow from Fancy Wolf going to take out Panzers. Nice cleanup. Unfortunately, Competarius is taking this time to take out the drill. And probably going to neutralize there before Tark reinforces.
Yeah, we're gonna see the Loli Brigade come right back into this. Right now they are down a little bit of a pointage, 376 to 215, 3 to 0 points right now. Sorry about that. And now we're actually 3 to 1, so my point score is going to be off the whole game. But we're going to look at Camus here, and Confederated is going to be talking to each other. Fancy Wolf going to be intervented upon, going to be able to pick up that one. But Painkiller coming out for the cleanup. Height Spike going down, and Amy's Embrace going to be onto that kill. But the knockout coming up from Cam, and now the lockdown through the Dazzle, and the kill coming out from the Taric. The Loli Brigade Commander is going to be able to finish up the kill.
Yeah, it was a very good chain CC there. You see Panzer's trying to delay as much as possible. Blueberry diving right onto Corval. The Brand ult goes off, dealing as much damage as he can before he dies. Still alive, blows up Blueberry. Competarius only repelling, only to fall right next to Taric. Not a very good repel there. And Lee Sin getting ganked by both Swain and Kale there. Applying a lot of pressure to that bot lane to see if Blueberry can catch out Fancy Wolf here. Yep. Dealing enough damage with 3 Talon Strike. Not Blueberry, unfortunately, being able to out DPS Kale there. Kale not liking his chances. Intervention goes down. Blueberry gonna maybe win this? Just barely. Super Cracked Duck picking up the kill with the Cuprify. But unfortunately, Eve is there to finish off Swain as well.
Now we're going to see Cam going to go right in onto the Special Aggressive Lantern and the damage up by Cataclysm down. And an auto attack to boot. It's going to be able to finish up that kill onto the J4. Boot of Red is going to be chasing down over in the bot lane, but it's Cam going to be backing away for this one as well. Loli and Corval are going to be in the top lane trying to defend on the windmill. Panzer's in a really good position to try to capture onto Loli. Comes in, Yomo's Ghost Blade, comes in, gets the stun, and gets the smackdown on the Corval. Loli Brigade is going to come down to boot, and it is going to be Painkiller, going to be able to pick up the point. Cam and Fancy Wolf go up there. Fancy Wolf comes in, gets the deeps, now we get the exhaust down, and Painkiller going to be taken out right quickly. But Panzer's going to be stunned down and taken out. Fancy Wolf, intervention, how much more deeps can you do? Cannot do enough else to actually defend themselves. But Corval going to catch on the Panzers. Panzer's taking a lot of bit of damage. Pillar Flame going down, and we're going to see the damage come out. Oh, Loli Brigade comes in at the last second, heal up. And coming down with the Dazzle Shatter. Blueberry now in a little bit of trouble. Hackett Stringer going down. But Cam going to be able to pick up on the side. And we saw Blueberry go down as well. Windmill going to be taken, but unfortunately Super Quack that cannot defend the bottom lane. And Buddha Rice is going to be able to capture that. And also capture an objective.
Yes, the quest going to Pex is being really, really powerful there. The 10% amplification. Buddha Rice with the Sanguine Blade able to out-sustain Swain, which is really interesting. I mean, sustain is basically Swain's game with his ultimate, but even Safeguard plus Iron Will on top of Sanguine Blade enough to sustain there. Looks like Campstigator going to find the wrong brush, traps both Painkiller and Panzers, gets ulted by Kale there, taking out Eve Swain trying to do as much damage as he can from the bot lane. Lee Sin trying to run up, seeing that his opponent is up assisting his own team. Jax just wailing on everybody, at least picking up the double kill there. Quite the battle. Demacian Standard going down, trying to help out as much as possible. Campsigator trying to assist as best he can. Tark looking for a stun to re-engage. Gets the stun off on Jax there. Jax going for the counter-strike. Not enough, doesn't get popped out. They're going to go for Booterize. Booterize safeguards to Jax. So much mobility there to stun off from Tark. Enough to pick up Lee Sin there. Loli Brigade holding off the 3 points there. Very good job by Loli Brigade. Nice snare by Swain there with the pop-up. Painkiller going to go down here in a second. Nice ultimate there by Booberry, swiping away all of the opponents so that Panzers and Painkiller can get away there. Unfortunately, sacrificing himself to the Pex military.
And it is Confederates going to be able to get out of there as well. So Loli Brigade going to be able to get out of this one. 3 to cap to 2. We're going to see the windmill probably going to be the next point of contention. Like Confederates going to be pushing up the lane as hard as he can so he can actually get to that windmill. So with the capture, probably going to be able to take it. But Fancy Wolf comes in to try to defend this point as hard as he can. He can smell it off of Confederates. You know, you try to get that repel, but they stay close. Unfortunately, goes into the minion wave, and now Painkiller trying to initiate. Probably not the smartest idea. Oh, Pyroclasm going to go down. Confederates going pretty low, but it is going to be Brown going to be taken out first from the Jax. We're going to see the Evelynn going down, and we do see another kill off on the side. Kale going to be taken out. Confederates going to be taken out from Loli Brigade, but now it's a 2v1. The sun's going down, and now Loli Brigade is going to get engaged upon Radiant's coming out, but the Imbue is going to be enough. Stun going down. Shouldn't actually go out of the tower range, and that is effective DPS going to be down. And now Panzer's going to be taken out of this, but Blueberry will be able to still stay alive for another day.
That was a nice try by Tarek, trying to sustain with his fabulousness. Booterize taking a bit of damage there. Swain finally completing Woglitz, so he does have a lot of damage output and a lot of safety with the active. Looks like Pex is finally going to capture Windmill there. And it looks like Fancy Wolf and Corval going to try. Fancy Wolf getting caught up by Swain or by Xin Zhao. Campsigator trying to assist as best as he can, missing the stun from Brand there. Wow, the Confiteris repelling and then Voracious bite onto Kale there, able to kill her without the ultimate going off. Campsigator backing up, saying we will fight another day. Quackduck getting caught out by Lee Sin there, trying to show Lee Sin that he is about sustained as well, trying to capture the health relic. Confiteris getting caught top as well, getting blown up by that Jarvan Tarek Brand combo there.
But we do see the Jax coming from behind. Panzer's going to try to get onto the back lane to hit up Corval. Pyroclasm going down. Painkiller double kill coming out straight up for Corval. But in Alcam in a little bit of trouble. Can he get out of there? He does have the Demacian Standard, but doesn't actually use it to try to use it to use abuse. Panzer's going to get engaged upon by the only Loli Brigade Commander, and the Brigade Commander going to be able to stun down for another day. But here comes the deeps, and here comes the damage output coming out from Corval. It is going to be Fancy Wolf picking up the kill over in top. The windmill yet again going down to Cheese Enema, and we do not Cheese Enema, the Loli Brigade, but we're gonna see if Evelynn Child Support can actually come back from this. Right now they are up ahead, but they are losing slowly but surely.
Yes, it's still anyone's game. We saw a game our last game between Vibe and Cheese Enema. Vibe able to come back from a 200-point deficit. So it's still anyone's game here, even though with the 100 deficit for Loli Brigade and Team Awesome. Awesome Explosion, Loli Brigade?
I don't know, I call him Awesome Explosion plus Loli. I still call him Loli Brigade no matter what. I mean, the Loli Brigade Commander, we do see that him. He told me the Brigade Commander too. I mean, there's so many names for this team, but they are doing what they can to try to win out. That pays Evelynn child support money. Painkiller going in with Evelynn, going on to Fancy Wolf. Fancy Wolf going to intervention on themselves, but that is not going to be enough. 2 kills coming down for the team of Pays Evelynn child support. Now going to go on to Super Crockduck. Super Crockduck can't do anything, and they just got picked off 1v1v1, and that was never ever going to be a trade over there. Campsigator is the last one. Despite the dust, still getting knocked up, but not enough, and it's going to be the ace route provided by Evelynn for the team of Pays Evelynn Child Support.
And that will most likely be a 4-cap with attempted 5-cap by Evelynn there. That was a very good play by Pex. I don't know if you noticed, that was a 5v4 top with Swain getting in there too late. So it's good coordination by Pex to draw their bottom laner up to assist in a gank, or into a massive team fight. Swain getting caught off here by Blueberry and Painkiller, activating the Volgless. Blueberry getting extremely low, able to stall out. Swain able to stall out for Campsigator to get there. Traps Painkiller. Painkiller going down. Blueberry throwing out the Resonating Strike and backing off, knowing that he cannot dive both of them at the same time. Compter's getting exhausted there, gets the slow by Fancy Wolf. Able to repel down, propels onto Taric. Wrong target. Fancy Wolf almost going to get taken down here by Panzers. The ultimate going onto Taric still doesn't go down. Wow. Fancy Wolf lucked out there.
Meanwhile, all that happening bottom lane, Buddha Rice taking a little bit of damage, but Super Quartic needs to protect the tower and try to do that. They're going to have to use the Never Move to try to position an advantage, but Buddha Rice having so much more sustain. Here comes Fancy Wolf, but it will not be in time. And yes, it is 2-2 cap, but this is still going to be in Buddha Rice's advantage, and he's going to go right on the Fancy Wolf. Fancy Wolf has to decide on his chances. Can he actually fight this one out? His exhaust going down, and Fancy Wolf should be able to finish up, but wait, when I say that, it's not enough. Buddha Rice making the plays at the end. Revive going to be used up for bottom lane, but I think this is all she wrote right now, because we do see that kill over in bottom, but the windmill going to be taken up as well for the team of Pays Evelynn Child Support.
Yeah, Pex is just trading one tower for another, and does not look good for Loli Brigade. Unfortunately, Loli Brigade engaged that just off of their own tower. They didn't really need to pull that fight back so that they can get the tower's DPS there. Some people tend to forget about them.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate timing. Swain going over there to try to push up as hard as he can. They need to capture at least the bottom tower to equalize, because there's still going to be a lot of pressure on top. The respawn timers are on live, and that also means that the timing of this revive are going to be really key into the next matchup. Confidere is going to go down right quickly, but here they're going to finish up on the Fancy Wolf. Fancy Wolf comes right back in. Intervention! And we're going to see a double kill off of that one. The Painkiller can capitalize. Agony's Embrace going to take out on one, but Painkiller now going to get chased upon. That's just enough time just to engage upon it, and you're going to stall out just a little bit longer. And going on to 8 points for the team of Loli Brigade, and Loli Brigade is going to try to get out of this one. I don't think this is going to be their day, though. We're going to see everybody come back right back. Unfortunately,
Swain died in a 1v1 to Lee Sin. Not very good timing there by Swain getting the neutralize for Cheese Enema. And Lee Sin should actually win this fight here with the cripple. Yes, there goes the intervention trying to save him from the death. The stun going off from Brand getting there just in time to save Kale there. Unfortunately, 3 bot leaning. Pex has 4 focused on top. It's probably going to go to the Windmill is probably going to go to Pex. Corval on Brand rushing to their bottom lane. Unfortunately, Lee Sin still has his revive, so he'll be able to delay this just in time. Campsigator trying to catch up Painkiller to make something happen. Corval getting caught up by Lee Sin. I don't think this would be really helpful for either team, or for Loli Brigade. Campsigator going down. The 4-man bot trying to neutralize it. 0, not in time. Pex taking another another victory there away from Loli Brigade. 116-0. Nice try by Loli Brigade, though.
Yeah, definitely a nice try in the end of everything. Unfortunately, well, it still pays Evelynn Child Support's money. Gonna be saved up for another rainy day into the finals matchup against Field of Vibe yet again. But hats off to Awesome Explosion plus Loli. Sorry we didn't have the items at the end just because there's just action happening there. But you can check out the items right now. We're gonna go in the finals matchup just really quickly after this. But again, Loli Brigade, that was pretty close. They could have won out the extra, well, $300 maybe coming into them, but just not their day today. Not their day.
Yeah, very close game.
What was I about to say? Buddha carried. Buddha, I think, did pretty well at bottom lane at the end of everything. Really denied a lot of, well, what was the plays? I mean, he took down Brand, he took down Fancy Wolf as well at the end. I mean, I would say Buddha did a pretty good job, even though the score does not reflect that.
I want to say Buddha actually did what a bottom laner should do, which is he drew a lot of attention to that bot lane. he was really, really difficult to deal with early game and late game from Swain. And so he had constantly drew down Jarvan for those ganks, which is what you want to do. And even then, late game, Lee Sin was able to kill Swain in a 1v1 match. So overall, very good job by Buddha Rice. You know, people give him a lot of guff, but he did his work there.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the other thing that was going to be hats off to, I mean, I won't give him. I mean, it was Loli Brigade's Tark. I think it was pretty cool. I was going to say Fancy Wolf did a great job as well. No bias because he was a caster before this on Dominate TT. But hats off to them. Loli Brigade did a really good show. They're going to be playing for third, fourth place again. But we're going to go down to this finals matchup. Not going to play an ad because again, it's already been 15 minutes ago. Not that big of a deal. But we're going to be starting up game number 1 for the finals. Feel the Vibe pays Evelynn's Child Support. When have we not heard about that before? But we're going to come into that soon. It's Elth Rarity, the one and only, and Nick's going to be commentating for you guys. We'll be right back off on this one.